Get thee to a nunnery, and by nunnery, I mean brothel or something, even though they aren't the same thing at all, except, I guess, in porn.
Okay, you're done. Miss Waldman waves her hand.
Remember that for the final, everybody. Shakespeare was into nun porn.
Miss Waldman gets up from her seat in the back, heels scraping against the floor. Jack nudges me.
What about you? You into that?
I think, well, I'm not into ruining someone's day for fun. I think I'm not into so obviously peaking in high school. How about you? I say nothing, but I feel my face burn.
Oh, she's blushing,
Jack says.
Confirmed, Shakespeare and Isabel.
That's enough. Miss Waldman gets in between us just as the bell rings. She and Jack immediately start talking over each other. Jack with words like, just a joke and lighten up, and her with words like unacceptable, ridiculous, and textually unsupported. Ducking out of both their conversation and their space, I hurry to my desk in the second to last row. Jack and Ms. Waldman have moved on to arguing over whether the behavior referral she's giving him is fair. I think fair would be letting me follow him around his next lacrosse game screaming out-of-context Shakespeare quotes, but no one's asking me. Jack leaves in a cloud of Axe body spray and unjustified ego, but before I can escape out the door too, Ms. Waldman's voice jerks me back. Isabel, hold on a second, okay? I stop, reluctantly. She returns the referral pad back to her desk drawer and motions me over. I go, even more reluctantly. She's the kind of teacher who starts the school year by making a big deal about how she's always around if anyone ever needs to talk. The kind of person who thinks you should automatically trust her because she's young and wears blouses with cats on them and rolls her eyes at the school song. I'm really sorry that happened, she says. I shrug, smile. I just want you to know it's not going to affect your grade. I can tell you'd practiced. Then she waits, expectantly. Oh, thank you, I say. She waits some more, but I'm out of ideas. She tilts her head. Are you worried about your grade at all? I shrug again, smile again. You haven't participated in the class discussion at all this week, she says, and it's almost apologetic, as if it's her fault, not mine. Or last week. I haven't read the Geneva Code, but if the concept of participation points isn't listed as a war crime, then it's bullshit. It's only January, she continues. There's lots of time to turn it around. Your first essay was fantastic. Thank you, I say. You know, some people just have a harder time talking in public. I totally get that. Miss Waldman leans a bit closer. But sometimes people are quiet because something's going on. You know? Something grips my stomach and twists. Not really. I'm not saying there is, she adds quickly. But if there were, my door is always open, I say, edging my way toward that exact door. I know. She sighs. Just make an effort, please. Say something once a week, okay? I'd rather feed my fingers to a Venus flytrap, I think. Okay, I say. Jack is waiting for me outside. Though I do my best to avoid his eyes and make a break for Alex's physics classroom, Jack plants himself right in my path.
Hey, about that.
He jerks his head back to the classroom.
We're cool, right?
What does he expect me to say? If I said we weren't, it wouldn't mean he wasn't funny. It would mean I was a joyless bitch. Either way, he wins and I lose. I didn't know you were going to do that, I say, as if stating the obvious will cause him to spontaneously grow empathy. Jack runs his hand through his hair.
Yeah, I meant to give you a heads up, but then I was late, so...
A rock-solid defense. First Cornell, then Yale Law, then representing oil companies that suffocate baby ducks. It's written in the stars.